This is a lovely new place. Right, let's go and look at the next terminal, shall we? Okay, let's list this stuff. So look, it's currently unavailable. Okay, let's access the com portal. Yep, let's run the troubleshooter. Hello guest, is there something you'd like to help with today? Yes, troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. Yes, this would be nice. Please enter password. Admin. It's a shame it doesn't have guest. God. Yeah, let's make a new admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin protocols, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. Okay. Oh. What is your subjective reaction to this image? It's a face. What best describes a person? You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveller. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Offer him half the water. I'll receive. Okay. Okay, so I have to wait until the next part's done then. Oh, I have 3 more things now. I have an email. Yep. My first day at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm completely a buffoon? Maybe they're just kidding about letting me work here. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance is a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Shabahai shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym. Back when the Institute was founded, she says. Enain Apine Apunu. It all sounded stupid. But we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Okay, so that's some guys joined the company, I'm assuming. Okay, we've got more corrupted stuff. Novel's first sentence, she woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery. Though we should not go so far as to read the entire work of Azalgari, rather, while taking the science fictional novas to the core of the narration, the face value, we should something. Note 2. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world forces to rely on what we are told by the number of what our own subject-flawed limited senses tell us. Social reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. Note 3. When in chapter 16, a second awakening in the Kingdom of Arthas, the protagonist questions her mentor on the something. Note 4. A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of. Okay, so we've got notes from Alex 16, but half of it's missing, and the Talos Principle text. Whether it's true that Deimos constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was a creation of Hemphithius. What we may be certain of is that he made of bronze, and had but one vein, with which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim as quicksilver. The others asserted was ichor from such as flows in the veins of gods. The loss of that liquid causes him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved on his own violation, he spoke, and he could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tales of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine can have all the properties of a man, and act like a man, while driven only by an ingenious plan of its construction and in interaction of its materials according to its principles of nature, when does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all schools and metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosophers cannot live without their blood. Okay. So is that the theory of, are humans actually machines? But again, okay, there's only 3 in here and a star. But yeah, if you think about it. Okay, so this is the 2 I need to unlock A by the looks of it, and that one I need for the box by the looks of it. What's this over here? Ah, I've got another QR code as well. Yeah, humans. I can't tell if the documents on the terminal or all that's left from a larger archive, or are carefully designed to communicate some hidden truth. Sheep version 69. Okay, so we've got Faith, who... What was Faith? Faith was 17, wasn't it? And then we found 11. And now it's 69. And we're 99. Okay. Right, what's this?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Okay, so I have random time capsules inside this program. Okay, right, let's try and do this next puzzle then. The guards must be crazy. Okay, so we've got, oh, bugger. Right, I've got 2 bombs. One there, one there. Okay. Yeah, going back to the what is a machine? Yeah, humans could be. Time is right. Humans could be machines. If you think about it. We're technically a machine. Our brain is just a biological computer. So why couldn't we be defined as a machine? Yeah, something to think about. Right, back to the puzzle. Let's go back to this. If I let this out, then I need to do that bomb at the same time. Okay. Okay, this one's going to be difficult. I don't actually have an extra one, do I? Ah, okay, if I unload that. Will you just bugger off, please? If I put that there, it should block that bomb. If I put that there, that will let me through. Then this should give me to the sigil. Yay! Okay, it's that one done.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Okay. Oh, okay, there's this. Ah, these are the stars, but I need to find a jammer then. Does that mean somewhere in this level there's a jammer? We'll have to think about that. Right, where's that? Ah, here's the next puzzle piece. Right, find all the puzzle pieces and then I'll have a look. Okay, so we're doing Hall of Windows. After finding these puzzle pieces, I'll look for a jammer that I can take out. Because I can't take them out through these purple ones. Because... okay, that's... I can block that one. Yeah, because I can't take them out through these. They're like the ones in Portal, they just block things. Okay, I'm a bit lost right now. Okay, so I need to... What if I take you with me? I'll take you with me and block this one. And I can get you to jam something else then, can't I? I can get you to jam that one. You can jam that one, and then I can get all the way through. Can I not? Yes, I can. And then I'm assuming this goes way out. Yeah, because this way on the post and stuff. Okay. Right, so I've got all the sigils for A now. What's up there? Any more? Well, there's only one star in the whole game, isn't there? Look at that. That looks lovely. That's some nice water textures there. I can say for this game, the graphics are one good thing in this. Storyline seems to be a bit weird at the moment. I don't actually understand what's going on. I believe I'm in some sort of virtual reality because I've seen it a couple of times now, like structures and stuff have glitched. So I wonder if I'm inside the broken library. Is that why everything's in ruins? I wonder if I'm part of that. Okay, there's a gun there. I wonder if I'm part of that data system. Ah, there's a sigil. There's a gun. I can hear a bomb somewhere. There's a jammer. Is that going to see me? Apparently not. I'm going to jam it anyway. I can turn it on. Ah, will they shoot each other? Whoa, that was close. That almost got me. Right, if I jam that, will that blow that up? Okay, so they really don't like each other. Okay, bomb takes out guns when you can get that to do that. Okay, that's fine. And then that should be that sigil. And that should be done. Okay, so I've got one of the sigils for that. That still works. Okay then, that's fine then. Yeah, I can't seem to get to the star. Will there be a jammer around here somewhere? This map looks huge. There's all these nooks and crannies, and I do like the other islands though. Are these other worlds? Is one of these A or something? I can't seem to find a jammer, but I don't even think. Ooh, what's this? Ah, another terminal. Ooh, another QR code. Apparently this one is blank. Let's try again. Yep, it is blank. Cool. this portal looks, this temple, terminal looks different. Oh, more documents. Error. Okay, that's brilliant. That's just basically all code. That day I oft remember, from sleep I first awaken, I found myself reposed under the shade on flowers, such wondering what I was, whether whence thither brought, and now. Error, unknown error. Okay. The human machine. Topic 3. One day you discover that you're not human. You're not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in a specific way. Your physical and mental capabilities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, and they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You should continue to live your life the way you have before, and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does the concept of yourself change? Are you the same person as you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself, and why? That's quite deep, actually. Yeah, I think if you found out you were actually a machine, I think it would change the concept of yourself. And your understanding of the world would definitely change, but would you tell others? Like nowadays, if people told other people they were machines and they were grown in a lab or something as a machine, definitely like the government would take you away and find out how you work and stuff, so you definitely wouldn't want to tell people. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all of a sudden turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserve of serenity. Though these latter-day Gutmas are at least being somewhat realistic, you know that's even worse, these paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they going to do? Shoot shit. Though I have to admit, the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity, if it wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyways, the reason I'm writing this is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolute no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Okay. Doesn't sound like... Ooh, no, didn't want to open that up. Let's come back again. Doesn't sound like everything's going okay on Earth at the moment. If people are building bunkers and shit, and people are meant to be scared, then what's going on? Okay, I think... Okay, that's back to the thing. Okay, let's go that way then. Right, yeah, because this is where the time is. Okay, so I've got everything in here except for the star. I couldn't find a jammer. I'll most probably come back later, but I'm going to find out what this A thing is. So let's go back to the temple. Okay, well these are all numbers. What's this? Let's look board down here. A. We're in A. Okay, so I've got them all in 1 and 2. I haven't done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yet. Plus there's the wooden door one, and there's the gold star one as well. Okay. Nope. Okay. A lift. Let's go to 0 then, shall we?
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
Okay. Was there just an underground lab? Okay, there's another terminal. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, part 2 of... this is for my admin thing, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's begin. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have physiological capabilities similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. Yeah, I broadly agree. A person is under no authority other than what to which they consent. Let's agree to that. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Well, we do. We have quite a good quality of life, haven't we? Value is discovered. No, value is determined. It's not discovered. We don't discover value, we determine it, don't we? Like in a shop, we tell you what the price of something will be. We don't discover what the price will be. So I'll disagree with that. Persons deserve the talents that they were born into. Yeah, why not? The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. I don't really know, actually. Let's agree with that. Value is created. Yes, I agree with value being created. It's definitely not discovered. Okay. It's now being processed. Ooh, I have more documents. Another Athena file. 12. The Council of Zeus. The great bronze balls pulled the carriage forward. Mighty bursts of steam issued from their nostril. Finally they came to the gate to the top of the something. Here assembles were all those the generations of gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once. Okay, yeah, half of these files are just completely corrupted. Got something with Dr. Amina Hollock here, the fall of the Roman Empire. I'm not going to read that first part because that's just gibberish. But interesting as much perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the decision of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role in debt and slavery in creating the conditions that were now called the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day, it didn't fall in a day either. Okay, right, lots more journals or something. Wow. What the crap, guys? That is a massive tower. Ooh, C-A-B. Okay, so we have different buildings to go to. Let's have a look at B first. Got another terminal here. Okay, so I only need sigils for that. I'm not going to look at the terminals right now. I'm going to look at that when I unlock them. Let's run across to C. Okay, so there's, yeah, there seems to be 7 in each world then. Another terminal, which I'll do when I come to actually see. Sounds like a tower. There's another. It must be the tower we were warned about. It seems the upper levels are locked tight. Elohim is taking no chances that we stray from his path. Sheep. Okay. So sheep's got this far. What about the rest? Oh, there's more over there. Let's have a look. The voice keeps speaking to me. I can't get it out of my head. It's wrong. It's all wrong. Wow, it's version 0. Listen to me very carefully. I've climbed this tower and no good has come from it. This world is the only world. Elohim will continue eternal and paradise is banishing all of this from his mind. Okay, so we've got 72 here. All who say they made it to the top are blatantly lying, or they would say what was there. Version 55. Dog. Reverse of God. Okay. Right. Oh, bugger. Okay, so, wow. Okay. Let's go back and do number 3 now, shall we? There's 3. There we get them.